It's been like a century I haven't posted any videos because I've been really busy finding new apartments. And last time I posted a video and complained about the noise issue generated by the elevator in my apartment complex. Trust me, I tried nearly every method I could find. It's still unsolved. So I decided to move forward and find a new apartment. Recently, I'm either looking at new apartments or on my way there. And if I'm gonna use one word to describe my recent trips, I would like to say exhausting. My biggest feeling is no matter which apartment complex you go, it seems like they're nearly the same. First of all, it's full of high-rise buildings and everyone is super high, 33 floors, 44 floors. When I was standing on the balcony, I had the vertigo, and the distance between different buildings are so close, 50 meters, 20 meters, and even 5 meters. So living in such a building, sometimes enjoying sunshine could be luxurious. There's one apartment, good location, good view, very good decoration and furniture. However, the problem is there's no privacy. This building and this building are so close, so your neighbor can directly see you from their living room, and there's no way for you to enjoy the sunshine, but that one is super expensive. So when I was walking inside such an apartment complex, I was a little suffocated. It seems like I was in a cage. And one more thing is really strange. Talking about the facade of this building, they really prefer one particular color. In my mind, that color is not so good. That color is really popular. So this is exterior. Let's talk about interior design. I found several apartments, from the videos, from the pictures, they're very good looking. It's really strange. The layout, the decoration, furniture, they are identical. Especially the tables and chairs, definitely they're from one company. Why? It's so strange.
都是这个%。
From the pictures, that one looks really good, but when you touch it in Chinese, we would like to describe it plastic. The texture is so bad. There's one apartment, the view is so stunning. You can see the lakes and green trees, but the decoration is very bad. It's not so clean, but the price is really high. And I told my agent I need 2 days or 3 days to consider. However, after just 3 hours, my agent told me, I'm sorry, sir, this one was already rented by others. Actually, I have a medium budget. My budget ranges from 4,000 to 6,000 RMB. I was pretty confident I could find a dream apartment with such a high budget. I would like to rent an apartment with 2 rooms. I was hardly hit by the reality. First of all, in this market, it's really hard for you to find a 2 rooms apartment. 3 rooms, 4 rooms, even 5 rooms are abundant. They're majority. So this time I made a list to give some specific requirements to my agent. So I told her, my budget actually is quite flexible. Just give me a dream apartment or good apartment. Then she said, you have to raise your budget a little bit. She offered me a lot of apartments with 3 rooms, 4 rooms. Why I want such a large apartment? The money equals to the size, not the quality. That's something I feel really confused. With 5,000 RMB, you can find an apartment average. Everything is so average. But if you raise your budget to 8,000 RMB, the apartment is still average. Everything is so average, just bigger. And when you raise your budget to 12,000 or even 15,000, finally you can find some good-looking apartment, normal apartment, but super big. But for those decoration furniture, I would like to say they're still so average, so plastic. When I was in university, I thought my dream apartment was the one from the Big Bang, the one Leonard and Sheldon lives. That one is not so big, but it's really cozy, very warm, full of human. The sofa is so good, so comfortable. I've seen maybe 30 or 40 apartments, but they just have nothing to do with warmth or coziness. I would like to find a home rather than a product. So this is Sunday. This afternoon, I still have to go out, look at another apartment. So this is Lando. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.